Cool. So we are here in Milan, Italy, and we're just sitting in a park right now. And here's Elsa. She's having a little drink of water. And this is Riley. I know you guys might have seen them. They were talking to Dylan in the background of our last YouTube video.
You didn't see me then because the camera was not.
Yeah. I think there was a pan, actually. There was a panning shot.
Okay.
In which...
a very blurry me.
Yeah, very, very excellent footage of young Rilester the Milester, whose code name is still waiting approval, unfortunately. If you're ever here, we would like to introduce you to Meg, the last member of our Lads tour that you may have heard of in the coming weeks, in the past few weeks, sorry, because we've been very excited. Anyhow, we're off to get gelato in a second, which is Italian for ice cream. Any of you that don't know that, you know, just don't want to make any assumptions for my viewers at home here.
Everybody's spoken English so far.
Yeah, that's a good thing. We don't speak any Italian. We do hate ourselves. There's more self-hatred here than there really should be. But we could have bought a guidebook and we chose not to, so this is on us.
Everyone's been lovely though. We got €2 off our meal because we only holding 40 pounds.
And they offered us free limoncello.
Which we didn't take.
Which we didn't take because we didn't want to drink because we're not really that laddie.
For all our gusto.
Lads. Yeah, and we got some nice pizzas, which was fun, and they tasted good, and it made, like, you know, pizzas in Scotland look shit, which is going to ruin our lives. But it's okay. Aldi do them very cheap. So.
They had squid and mussels and prawn. It was lovely.
Yeah, me and Elsa had seafood ones. Riley had something with meat on, and Meg's vegetarian, so Meg did that.
Meg did the vegetarian thing.
Although she's never eaten squid, which is a bit worrying because she might never eat squid.
I did immediately offer a squid, and because I don't remember things.
The thing is, right, you might not know this, but squid are animals. And vegetarians don't eat animals. Yeah.
Lots of following
YouTube channel.
Jesus.
This is an informative YouTube channel. You learn a lot.
Leaves.
It is raining leaves.
It's kind of stopped.
It's not. It's still very visibly raining.
Okay.
It's a shower, which is more than I've had today. Thank you, people of the internet. We did get up at midday, so there was really no reason
I was awake earlier, and none of
Riley
you would fucking move.
No, I heard them get up, but then I went for another nap.
I tried opening the curtains, and you were like, ah! I just shut them again.
Yeah, Elsa didn't sleep.
The room was warm.
Because she's weird. But we had a good time.
Snake here. All fucking traitors.
She's a fucking possum. But
I am puzzled.
anywho,
It's not filmed on the phone this time.
it isn't.
So
We've
that
gone
should
up
be
in
a large
quality.
jump
Maybe
in
not in
quality.
size.
HD.
Woo! And the autofocus is probably doing a good job.
Yeah.
Occasionally I'm doing
There's a lot of squares going on.
The squares are good. Squares are good. But also the tree looks suspiciously
Loving the
focused.
angles. We've got the under the chin angle. It's great.
So, look how much hotter we are from up here. We didn't want to be fake. Like, we wanted to see the true us.
Which is the under the chin. Horrifying monsters. The leaf just fell on my lap.
Help. Oh, you've got a pet. Riley has a friend that I will actually try and get focused.
Riley actually
It's
has
not
a friend.
focusing.
No.
Shut up, Meg! You're all so mean to me.
Jesus, it is.
I'm glad that bullying was captured on camera, so
It's
now Riley has
Bully
something to
Riley
report to the
week.
police. Yeah, we may have been mean to Riley and they got upset in the airport. That was a bit of a problem. We did also accuse Meg of treason. And got very upset when Riley chose a different handrail while still touching us. It's been a great lads tour so far, lads.
Lads.
We were a bit of a mess at the airport.
Yeah, Elsa just kept thinking about bombs.
Lots of very bad terrorism jokes happened.
Always just far enough for the police to not hear.
Yeah, there's police with guns in fucking Scotland.
In Scotland.
Scotland.
What the fuck are they going to do here? There's no one here. It's just sheep.
We're not in Scotland.
Yeah, no, but we were.
Oh,
What
yeah.
would they do with guns in Scotland? It's just sheep. We all got cleared off for the sheep. Clearance is joke.
For those people
nice
watching
island
at home who are
clearance joke.
not from the Highlands, the clearance has happened a while ago and they're not over it because it still affects their way of life, but the rest of the world just have stopped caring.
Never cared to begin with, to be honest.
Pretended to care.
Yeah.
Fake cared.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago. We're still very salty. I
Yeah.
say we. I'm not a local.
I mean, neither am I. None of us here are actually from the Highlands.
We're all very Scottish. I stayed there for like probably a collective of less than 2 weeks, but like to pretend that I haven't left Elsa's side in an entire year, so
Yeah, no, we've just been together for like nearly a year and a
Yeah.
half now. We haven't separated.
we're truly soul bros. You did call me your soulmate over the Christmas holidays last year, obviously, because there hasn't been a second one yet. Why am I saying?
Soulmate.
And I took that to heart and cried a lot.
Yeah.
It was really quite.
I mean, we're getting married.
We
Oh,
are getting married.
Wait.
Come to our wedding, guys, if you know us personally. If not, please don't. We won't be giving out our address on this YouTube channel. Maybe.
Probably will by accident.
It will come out. Or we'll record something and it'll just be in
Will
the
come out.
background.
Gay joke.
I like that you're explaining all of them. It's great. Making the video
Did you get it? Did you get it, guys? Did you get it? Did you get it?
I don't think people here understand. Gay.
This is recording audio, isn't it?
Yes, but the audio will be very shit quality probably, because like
With a lot of
you meant to use a microphone and shit. But the picture quality might be okay this time. It might be in shot. We
Are
did
you
make.
actually aiming for in-shot last time?
Yes, 100%
The
yes.
editing, I think the editing thing that we used changed the shape of the screen. So everything that wasn't shot suddenly wasn't. Because it was more of a rectangle, like it was a longer rectangle on my phone than
Also,
it was
we made
on
a
the
second
video.
YouTube video, but it was fucking up Elsa's phone because it was too long and there was too much memory being used up. So she deleted it, but it was a makeup tutorial that was almost entirely dark by accident.
There was no light in that room.
We are professionals.
I was trying to do my makeup in the dark, which was impressive anyway, and I did look amazing.
I think Artem sang at some point.
Artem and Irina were singing in
Yeah.
the background of most of it. Artem always sings, and it's very beautiful. This comes from someone who does always sing, very much. Is a trademark.
And they're
Sorry for those people that didn't know that before they lived with me.
What was the band name? Because we did try to
For the Birds.
For the Birds. Yeah.
What- like, go check them out.
On
They're really cool. I went to one of their
SoundCloud?
gigs. On SoundCloud. They, I don't think they've uploaded anything on SoundCloud. They do have a SoundCloud. Just look up Artem Koboletsky. Spelling will not be in the description because I can't spell his name. Look up.
That's pretty much how it sounds. I've got Irina on Facebook. It's the same name.
No, they don't have the same surname
Oh.
because Russia, and Ukraine, and shit.
Gallic does that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in Malaysia they have their dad's first name, and I found that funny. Like, I might not give my cousin's
Like
details.
your surname, if you're a girl, is like your mum's name, daughter.
Russia do like
That's
that as
Iceland.
well. As
That's
well.
what I said.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, really?
I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry, everyone's been to Riley again. Just a little update.
Suck Riley! I'm sorry, I love you.
I'm so victimised by everyone in this
Do you
flat.
want to have a moment on your own?
No.
Where you
You'll
talk
just
about
bully me on the YouTube
where you
channel.
talk about how horrible we are.
This is your YouTube channel.
You're just like a bullying Riley one where they're just sad all the time.
We bullied Riley in a different country.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna make loads and loads
It's
of
got
them,
silhouette
and then take out all the clips and just have one video of when we bully Riley.
Compilation.
Riley's really sweet. We do actually really like them. They can't hear us right now, but Jews. We didn't force them. They are kidnapped.
I mean,
They think they can
Matthew
leave.
forced them.
Matthew forces everyone to live together, but then gets himself quite sad sometimes.
Oh, some shit's going down.
Shit's all down.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a massive droning noise in the background.
Also, I like that we've just given up on the not swearing thing. I don't know.
Oh no, we don't.
Was that a thing for women?
Well, we're gonna beat them so we don't get demonetized.
We're not getting monetized.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
We don't have nearly enough subscribers. That's what it was.
We have plenty of subscribers.
I can't believe
James's video got like 50,000. Oh, ambulance!
Oh, fucking loud.
There's an ambulance over there. Look, lads. Look, lads. So, anything else anyone wants to say to the lads to our video?
Lads on an ambulance.
Lads on, we're not on an ambulance.
Lads in an ambulance. There's our clickbait.
Lads and an ambulance. Brackets, we bullied Riley. And they close up.
Bullying goes too far.
Yes, lads and ambulance. Yes.
Yeah.
We're sorry. We need to make an apology video.
We start with a sigh, dramatic. You can't quite make eye contact with the camera for quite a lot of it. You've got to bring in.
I don't think I've made eye contact with the camera for so much of it because I've been looking at the screen, to be fair. So, Riley.
You're doing it right now. While I'm currently sitting next to you.
We don't have a pet. Riley, you're a pet.
You're a fucking
Not part of
possum.
the bullying.
You're a possum. We're snakes.
I don't know what noise a possum makes. I've never actually seen a possum.
They're little sort of marsupials. They probably squeaks.
They're
mammals.
white and grey,
They're
aren't
mammals.
they?
The squeak.
Marsupials are mammals.
Yeah. But they're like Australian special ones. No, but possums will squeak, right?
Are they the ones that play dead? Or is that?
Yeah.
Okay. I can play dead.
You can squeak. That might be the possum noise. What does the possum say? New single.
Oh my God,
out on
don't.
Spotify in approximately 10 years. What? Don't start Spotify? Don't get on Spotify?
Definitely don't, but like old memes, stop it.
And yet, we didn't.
And yet this is called We Bullied Riley.
Not Riley bully. This is why we bully Riley. It's because Riley bullies us
Fuck you.
so much.
See? It's happening again. Conspiracy theory. Riley hates us.
Is anyone surprised? I'm not.
Meg, what would you like to say about this? Do you bully Riley or does Riley bully you?
I bully Riley.
We obviously bully Riley. They just put up with us.
Yeah. I think maybe the bullying back is a defense
comment.
mechanism.
You both do.
Yeah.
Elsa's got to leave. Yeah, maybe we should end this. On this note.
On this note.
Bye!
Whip pip toodaloo.
Peace.
And some shit.
And love and drugs.